What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another hotfix video, and this one's a really good one. Like last week we had just some tiny little things, which is understandable because the week before we just had the big patch, but this one is good. So first and foremost, if you like what I do, if you like these videos, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so first and foremost, today they're going to turn off the chest event, which was going last week, and they're going to start the bonus boss loot mini event. And for this event, bosses are just exactly what it sounds like. They're going to drop a lot more loot. So this is going to be like a really cool way to interact with you guys over on twitch.tv/killer6. If you haven't already come over to check out the channel, please do so. There's a link down in the description below. So a few quick notes. Number one, they've discounted the listed item of the day in the veteran rewards machine. I don't know what that means, if that just means that it's not going to cost as much iridium or what the deal is with that. Maybe it was costing more than it was supposed to, but either way, they said that they're discounting the price on that. Updated the Beastmaster's interplanetary stalker skill so that weapon damage is affected by big game while using the Cosmic Stalker class mod, which is really cool. That gives Flak another way to use another mod, so really nice. I love changes like that where you actually get to use some stuff that you normally didn't get to use, so pretty cool. They've added tags to punk enemies to mark them as humanoid, which is crucial for Flak, so that when you're using the big game skill, that works for that. They're addressing a concern that switching mayhem levels could cause some areas to spawn more iridium than intended. So there's been some videos up on the YouTube recently where people would reset their mayhem level just to spawn iridium. It was kind of weird and kind of pointless because we're all sitting on stacks of iridium anyhow, so I didn't really understand the whole point of that. Anyhow, they're also disabling the ability for ads to spawn infinitely during the King Bobo fight. Now the big news right here. There is a huge amount of weapon changes with today's hotfix. Okay, so first and foremost, they said we've seen significant improvements to performance after the adjustments made to projectile weapons in the previous patch. Today brings a set of changes to various pieces of gear that were negatively impacted by those necessary changes without sacrificing the stability of the game. They've also included a few buffs, they say a few, but there's a lot, to other pieces of gear that we felt needed attention as well. Number one, the lead sprinkler. They are increasing the weapon damage because that was one that was affected by that. The Reflux, they've increased the chance for projectiles to chain, very nice. Brainstormer increased the chance for projectiles to chain on that as well. The Hyper Focus, they're increasing the weapon damage. Carrier increasing the weapon damage. Unseen Threat, one of my favorite guns in the game. They're increasing the damage of the homing bullets with critical hits. I love that. Wagon Wheel, increased weapon damage. Bearcat, they've lowered the ammo cost from 4 to 3. I'm not sure that that's enough to make the Bearcat worth using. The damage on that, I feel, still needs quite a significant buff. The Rowan's Call, they are increasing the accuracy. Nothing about increasing the damage on that one, but increasing the accuracy is okay. I still feel like the Rowan's Call needs a damage buff. Lucian's Call, they are reducing the spread of projectiles. Remember, that was one that they actually had increased the spread of projectiles on a while back. Now they're reducing the spread and they're increasing the weapon damage on the Lucian's Call, which is good because I feel like the Lucian's Call is one of those guns that rewards you for being accurate. The King's and Queen's Call are getting weapon damage buffs, so that is huge news right there. Tigg's Boom getting increased weapon damage, which is really good because that is a gun that you have to go through the Malawan takedown to get, so nice to see that get some love. Complex Root, they are decreasing the weapon charge time, so even though the extra projectile change affected that gun's damage negatively, they are decreasing the weapon charge time so you can get more shots on target, so you should still be able to wreck things with the Complex Root. The Moonfire, they are increasing the rate of fire. Now that's really cool because the Moonfire is a really good and highly underrated gun. You hit crits with that thing and you feel like a badass, so don't sleep on the Moonfire. Now here's one of my favorite changes amongst all these. The Fastball, increased grenade damage. Now I don't know by how much, but if they make the Fastball comparable to the Borderlands 2 Fastball, oh baby, I can't wait to try it and find out. That one to me is possibly like the most awesome piece of news amongst all this, but there's a lot of really cool changes otherwise too. Additionally, they're also increasing the weapon damage for the Mongol, and they are increasing the weapon damage for the Cutsman to try and bring the Cutsman back up. It fell off hard there for a while. It just felt like the damage just wasn't there anymore, so it's pretty interesting to see that. Now the Mongol has the potential to be really cool but it just feels very weak for a rocket launcher. So it'd be really interesting to see how much damage they increase that by. Those are the notes, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe. If you want to see these changes in action, head on over to twitch.tv/killer6. I should be live right now while this video goes live at the beginning. Otherwise, you can hit the follow button and tap the little bell icon to be notified anytime I go live over there. I hope to see you guys over there. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.